Dyslexia is a condition that impacts thousands of children in our state, and a new bill would make more resources available for students. There's also a summit coming up happening here on the coast. And joining us to talk about that, we have Tracy Barrientos, I'll make sure I got that right, and Stephanie Hill with the Lighthouse Academy for Dyslexia. Ladies, thank you so much for joining this morning.
Thanks for having us.
So you sent me a bunch of paperwork about dyslexia, and I just have to tell the viewers, I was shocked to find out a few statistics. One in every 5 students has dyslexia. The second one was about inmates being 50% of inmates have dyslexia. So when I was reading this stuff, I was like, wow, there's this correlation between early education and getting into trouble later in life. So let's start there. Let's talk about the resources for students.
Yeah. So students can be diagnosed with dyslexia as early as kindergarten and first grade. Kindergarten teachers who know nothing about dyslexia will tell you that they notice different learning patterns when the children are young. So we know from the Connecticut longitudinal study that those students who are identified young have the best chances of overcoming this reading difficulty. It never goes away, but it does allow them to find pathways to become successful in the classroom because they have a sea of strengths that surrounds this one weakness.
And I would imagine, so you would probably need people that are in the classroom or in the school that have experience with students with dyslexia. So this leads us into this House bill that's coming up right now in Jackson. Stephanie, tell us a little bit about this that's going on.
Yes, so we're really excited. This House bill would open up the door for more educators to have the training that they need. We know that so many, almost 100,000 students in Mississippi are likely to have dyslexia. So that's just in our state. And right now we have 156 dyslexia therapists just to serve. And there's over 1,000 schools in Mississippi. So there's a discrepancy. So this bill would open the door for more what we call certified academic language therapists to get that degree, to get that pathway.
So we have some information right there on the screen. I think this is from this House bill. 243 CALT therapists, they cost $7,000. Tell us a little bit about these numbers.
So the CALT program, it stands for the Certified Academic Language Therapist Program. It has been recognized since the 80s and 90s by an accrediting body called the Academic Language Therapist Association and MSLEC. So those are the programs that are, consider them the national boards. If you were in medicine, you would have to pass your national boards for medicine. This is the organization that regulates people who want to go into this specialty field. And so we have them trained all over the United States, but if you are a CALT and move into Mississippi from another state, Mississippi has a very restrictive language on their law, and it says that you must be educated at a Mississippi university that has a dyslexia therapist licensure with the Mississippi Department of Education. Those programs were built on CALT programs, but CALTs may not practice in our public schools currently under the current law.
So there's just a lot going on, a higher level to get in, and our students are needing help. So I have time for just one more question. Something about this summit that's coming up.
Yes, we're so excited. We're going to be training over 150 to 200 educators on the coast and really from across Mississippi here at the Beau Rivage next Thursday. It's an 8 to 4 training. Teachers get credit, and we're talking about dyslexia, ADHD, sleep patterns for educators. I mean, just the gambit of things, but it's a great opportunity to people to step into that dyslexia world.
And learn more about it. And I'm sure this is more information we're going to hear more and more about. Tracy, Stephanie, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having us. We appreciate the time.